Hi, T.O.T. Carlson here, and once again, it's Morphin time. We've looked at a lot of Power Ranger stuff on this channel, from DVDs to toys and a little bit of everything in between. Today, I'm going to be doing a review for this box set. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the complete series. I did a review for a complete series box set of the show before, and this is a more recent reissue, so I'm just going to review this, see how it stacks up to the previous set, share a few screen caps that I've gotten, talk a little about the series, let you know if this is substantially different from the old set or what. So let's go ahead and start our unboxing. I do like this artwork here. That's very nice. That's actually art, not a photograph. There's the top, got the logo there. Bottom's got all the legalese and so forth. Here's the spine. That looks very nice with all the Ranger heads there. Here's the sides of the spines for the individual package. Well, the content here is pretty much similar to the older set. This one actually is slimmer and uses fewer cases, which is nice if you want to have more room on your shelf. Here's the back cover, has a description of the series, some pictures there, including the Green Ranger, a list of the bonus features that are here. Now let's see what we got inside. First up, we have Mighty Morphin the Power Rangers, the complete first season, 6-disc value pack. And again, originally this released in half sets for the seasons, so 1, 2, and 3 was one set, and then 4, 5, and 6 was the next set, the latter half of the season. So right here we've got disc 1, there's an episode list underneath there, disc 2, disc 3, and then the first 3 discs are red, the next ones are yellow, because like I said, those were originally separate sets, so disc 4, disc 5, disc 6. And there are 60 episodes of season 1. Those are all in here. Next, we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the complete second season. Nice picture there with the White Ranger having been introduced. In here, we have the second season, disc 1. Again, episode summary under there. Disc 2, disc 3, color changes for disc 4. 5, and 6, because again, those were originally 2 separate sets forming the whole season. Next up, we have Season 3. I believe the Season 3 set is actually identical to the earlier Season 3 set, because it was a slightly shorter season and it takes up fewer discs anyway. And then we got our episode list here. Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, and Disc 4. And the latter case here is the Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers series that closes out the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series. The bonus discs for this set are also in this particular place. This disc is the Alien Rangers miniseries, and then these are our 2 discs of bonus features. Under there, we've got a list of what all is here. So, around 2012, Shout Factory started releasing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on DVD in the United States. This was the first official release of the series as a whole in America. So being a fan, I wanted to get my hands on some of these sets. And I've owned a few different releases of them over the years. I think this is actually like the 3rd time they've released the complete Mighty Morphin series. I had that older box that I reviewed on here, which is pretty much the same thing, but wider and takes up more cases, because it still had the half-season releases and separate discs for some of the later stuff. And there was also a set that put them in steelbooks as well. Shout Factory has also done re-releases of a lot of the later Power Rangers series, including Zeo, Turbo, Lost Galaxy, In Space, a lot of the stuff that went past that as well. And again, it is nice to see that they're actually giving this series some love on DVD, even if they have been largely reissuing the same DVDs. I mean, on here it says it's the 20th anniversary of Power Rangers. And this set, has a 2012 copyright, probably because that's when the first set came out. But this particular reissued set came out more recently, probably 2021. So we're actually past the 30th anniversary now. So when they reissued it, they probably should have changed that number on there. Power Rangers was essentially the brainchild of Haim Saban, the founder of the Saban company, who wanted to take Japanese Super Sentai shows that were such a big hit, combining elements of shows like Godzilla and Ultraman, and he wanted to take something like that and introduce it to American kids. He tried to do this for nearly a decade with no success, but when the network execs finally gave him a chance, it ended up becoming a massive hit. Power Rangers in popularity has tapered off and on over the years, but the series has always been there in some shape or form. They're still making Power Rangers shows in America to this day. In Japan, they're still making Sentai shows, and those, of course, are adapted into Power Rangers, with Power Rangers taking the Japanese monster, ranger, machinery, battle footage, and combining that with newly filmed American footage just to make it more adaptable for audiences in the United States. This formula sounds silly, but it's actually worked for a very long time now. And again, there have been several releases so far from Shout Factory, but I was able to find this one on Amazon for sale for like $35, which, considering the sheer amount of content you get in here, that's a pretty good deal. Picture quality wise, the show's never going to look great because it's this odd sort of hybrid of newly shot American footage and vintage Japanese Super Sentai footage. It looks decent for what it is, but I mean, it looks like you're watching a high quality VHS tape. It's never going to look great. Even if they did put this series on Blu-ray, for example, it still wouldn't look a whole lot better. I think the American sequences might have been shot on videotape. Don't quote me on that, but don't come in here expecting something that looks great, but it doesn't look bad either. I mean, I would say it still looks better than it probably did when you watched it on the air back in the day. There are some pretty cool bonus features in here. Again, they're pretty much the same as the previous set. We get some retrospective featurettes, but then there's also stuff like a Lord Zed special, a Bulk and Skull special, a Christmas special, a karate video featuring the late Jason David Frank, the Power Rangers Live World Tour show, which I actually went to when I was a little boy, so it's kind of cool to revisit that on here, and then a handful of other stuff as well. Unfortunately, there are a few things that are missing that I really wish had been included here. There was one other Jason David Frank karate video I wish had been included. They also do not include the original unaired pilot episode of this series. I think that was actually in a bonus set that combines some of the later seasons, but that really belongs in Mighty Morphin because it's part of Mighty Morphin. It also does not include the PSAs, the public service announcements that they did featuring the characters, although one of them does appear in the Bulk and Skull special that's on here. Would have also been nice to have some vintage TV and toy commercials for the series. But that said, I am happy we get what we get here in terms of features. If you already own any of the prior Shout Factory Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Complete Series sets, you're not going to get anything here except for slimmer packaging. But if you don't own the series yet and you're nostalgic for it or just want to check it out, I would check around for the best price. But like I said, I got this on Amazon for like $35. If you can still get it for that price, it's a steal of a deal, and I recommend picking it up. Are you a fan of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Did you grow up with this show? How well do you think it's aged? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to my channel for more content because I'm always posting new videos. And be sure to give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. See you next time.